Hi, I'm Heather Keays,
And I'm Martin Dobie.
and we're with the Keays Group Real Estate Team, and we're here with another episode of Living in Las Vegas and the Real Estate Market. Today we have a lot to talk about, right, Martin?
Yeah, it's been a busy week.
Absolutely. So instead of going over the numbers, we're actually going to put the numbers down below for you to look at this week's market activity as far as inventory, days on market, and all of that stuff to give you the weekly information for the local Las Vegas real estate market numbers.
So, Heather, busy week. What happened this week?
So last Wednesday, believe it or not, we got approval for a $1.8 billion project called the Summerlin Studios. And this is going to be in Summerlin, of course. This is backed by Sony Pictures and Howard Hughes, the Howard Hughes Corporation. So what does that mean for our community, Martin?
It's a very big deal. 1.8 billion with a B, coming
Yes.
to the Western Valley.
It's very exciting. This is going to bring a lot of jobs. It's going to bring a lot of activity in the area as well, which might not be what some homeowners want to have.
Well, there's pros and cons, but if we look on the positive side, as you said, a lot of jobs. And a lot of those are going to be high-paying jobs.
That's excellent. We love high paying jobs because as we get those high paying employee or high paid employees, they can buy nicer houses, which kind of really helps out the rest of the market as well. So people can be moving up.
Yeah, I think it's going to have an impact. We're going to see more luxury homes probably being built, being sold,
Mhm.
because that's the type of homes these people are going to want.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are some of the cons that you're seeing?
Well, it's not just what we've seen, what we've heard, because this was approved by the Clark County Commission, and before there is an approval, the public gets a chance to voice their opinions in the public hearing. And we have heard where some people were not happy about this, especially people living in that locality. They're worried about more traffic.
Mhm.
The film studios are going to be, they're big buildings, they're commercial type buildings,
Mhm.
and they don't want that in their backyard, in
Mhm.
their neighborhood. And when they bought these homes, they did not know that there was a film studio going to be built there.
Right. It's not something they signed up for. So this is actually going to be located near the 215 and Town Center. And this is a huge area right here. It's going to be, as a studio, it's going to be building and it's in a residential area. So
Yes, it's a rough.
what are the residential areas that this is near? Who are the people that it's going to affect most?
It's going to be close to the Sienna community, right across the street
Mhm.
from it. The Summit is pretty close. It's
Mhm.
basically Summerlin. It's some high-end homes in that area. And some of
Yeah.
these residents are not happy.
No, I think if they were to do it correctly, you might not have as much, uh, I don't know, pushback. However, this is going to be a big area. So with that, I mean, you're going to have some people. I personally would think, okay, I bought in a residential area and now you're having a building constructed. What's this mean for my home value? So that's yet to be seen how that's going to affect because it is a multi-million dollar really it's going to add to our economy.
Yes, there's two sides to that because you're saying, well, will it have an adverse effect on the value of my property? That's one way of looking at it. But the other way is there's going to be a lot of people working there and they're going to want to live close to where they work. So there's going to be more demand for homes in that area also.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to keep our eye on this particular project. We're going to have some video footage of what this looks like, this area, and what it looks like now, what some renderings would be. And we're going to keep you informed on this Summerlin Studios by Sony Pictures, partnered with Howard Hughes Corporation. So what else do we have to talk about, Martin?
Well, we have to talk about what's happening with sellers and when is the best time for them to list their homes. Any ideas, Heather?
So, according to Realtor.com, they have come out with the best time to get the most money for your home by when you should put your home on the market. So, when is that, Martin?
According to Realtor.com, the third week of April.
So are you saying the third week of April is when I'm going to get the most money for my home if I list it then?
According to Realtor.com, they said the third week of April is when people tend to get the best dollar amount for their home. Now, that's a national number. What do we see locally?
So you and I have been doing this. If you've been watching our show, you know that I've been doing this for 21 years, and Martin, you've been doing it for
16.
So 16 years plus 21 years. We got a lot of experience in the market. We've seen a lot of cycles in the market, and we see every year this happens right around that February, March, April timeframe. That's when the most activity happens. That's when the most number of homes sell for the year. So this is true for, well, ever since I've been doing this in real estate.
Absolutely. And that has been our experience. And we also got the data and graphs to back that up.
Right. That's a very good point. So we're not just saying this. You can look at the graphs and you can see exactly what we're talking about. And so what does that mean for sellers
that means for sellers that's when there's the most activity. If they put their home on the market, they should get the most viewings, hopefully most offers. And I say offers, hopefully we can get multiple offers. And that means we are in a better position to negotiate to get the highest price for your house in the least amount of time with the least hassle.
So we're in the first week of April as we're filming this, and that means that you still have time to meet with a real estate professional, such as our team, the Keays Group, and go over a plan that's going to position your home properly so that you do net the most money out of your property. So that includes basically you have to set an appointment with us.
Yes.
And we got to go over the plan. So what about, what are some other things that this would affect?
Well, I think it's a great opportunity for sellers, and then you say, reach out to us. But Heather, what does this mean for buyers? Or what should buyers be doing right now?
So buyers should start getting their ducks in a row. We've got to get our act together for this spring selling season that's going to be hitting. As we expect more homes on the market, I mean, that's yet to be seen. So hopefully these sellers put their home on the market so that we have more homes for you buyers to take a look at. But you can't take action until you have a plan. And having a plan is going to put you in the best negotiating position to get the best property at the best price. So for buyers, if you're thinking about buying sometime this year, you want to get started before you think you need to, because as the new homes hit the market, you won't know if it's the right property if you haven't even started, and especially with getting your finances in order, whether that's financing or getting your cash all lined up. You want to get started now so you can get the most bang for your buck when you're buying your next home.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right, Heather. I think the message we give to buyers is to be prepared, so that when we go out looking at homes, if the perfect house is out there and you find it, you want to be ready to act, because this is an active season, an active market. If you find a house and you're not prepared, by the time you are prepared, there's a good chance that house will be gone. So be prepared.
Yeah, that's very good advice. Very good advice. So if you like this episode of the living in Las Vegas and the real estate market, we invite you to tune in next week, and we'll have some other great information about living in Las Vegas, including some information about UNLV and the medical campus in North Las Vegas.
That's exciting news too. We didn't have enough time to deal with that this week, but tune in next week. And if you like the information we're giving, please like and subscribe.
Yes, absolutely. And one last thing, one more thing before you go. Be sure to get our information below. If you want to set up an appointment with us and schedule a consultation, we're here for you. We're very educational based. So we want to help you to make the best decision for you and your family. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.
See you next week.
Bye.